6 Ukrainian boys who first came to Quebec back in February. They were coming to play in a Pee-wee hockey tournament. They're now going to be coming back to play hockey and to go to school here for at least 2 years. I love this story. The young Ukrainian refugees, they're all around 13 years old, are going to be able to escape the ongoing war in Ukraine to play hockey and attend St. Patrick's High School in Quebec City. Sean BERUBE is a businessman, a volunteer who helped secure visas for the boys, and he joins us now. Hi, Sean.
Yes, hi.
So nice to meet you, and I love this story so much. Can you take us back to February when these boys first came here for the hockey tournament?
Yeah, it was such a good 3 weeks, really high in emotion. So when they arrived, there was so many people waiting for them, and if you think about it, just a few days before they flew in, I mean, some of them were trying to escape. When they were traveling out of Ukraine, they were seeing rockets flying over their heads. So it was such a big experience for me. I've been really blessed to have lived that with them, and because it was such a big success, and because of some of those players who wanted to stay. I mean, we really work hard to do a part 2 to this big experience.
I saw Maxim on the news saying just how much he loved his experience in Quebec and how he wanted to come back. How complicated was that, Sean? Was it easy to make that happen for these boys to return?
And it was definitely harder the first time, because we required all those signatures. But now, since they already had that paperwork, they had a profile with Immigration Canada, and because they respected their first entry, everything went well, and they went back. So it was easier. It took longer. I was hoping that they would get their papers like 2 months ago, but they just got confirmed last week.
Now, how did you get involved, Sean, and why did you feel compelled to help these boys out?
Well, I've got a big relationship with Ukraine that goes back to like 30 years ago. I played hockey over there as a teenager, so I really want to give back to Ukraine and those players. And I think this project right now started, like I said, on the last day when they were supposed to fly back. Some of them have asked to stay and go to school here and play hockey here. So they're such great kids. They're very mature for their age. Actually, I really like them. So I told them at the airport that I will I'll do everything I can. I kind of give them a promise that I'll find them a place for them, for next September.
A way back. And so they're going to be returning in August. So just, any minute now almost they're returning. Yeah. The anticipation must be huge. Where will they be housed? How is this all going to work? There's a lot of logistics involved, I'm sure. Yes,
exactly. We've got 6 players coming back. 5 of them are in Ukraine. So, we've got 2 in the city of Odessa, and right now Odessa is having a really tough time. A lot of bombardments. We've got 2 players in Dnipro, and one, our goalie, is going to be, he's in Kiev right now. So basically those 5 players will be going to Romania, and actually the mother of Maxim will be flying with them over here. So basically, we're just gonna gather them all in Romania, and they're gonna fly all together.
Okay, and then once they're here, will they be boarding with other families? Who's going to take care of them? I understand Maxim's mom is coming, but surely all the parents aren't coming, or are they? No, just Maxim's mom. The other players, some of them would be going to the same family that hosted them. Oh, great!
And
that's so great.
Yes, and we're looking for families for like 1 or 2 other players, that will be in that group. We've already got a lot of people writing to us and showing the interest. So I'm pretty sure that we'll have that covered pretty soon. Yeah.
Great. So you just got to make sure that it's a good fit and that it's a good place for the boys to stay. And then they start school. Do most of them speak English or French? I mean, I imagine school. Okay.
Actually, right now only Maxim is can speak English. All the other ones are pretty much at the beginning level, as beginners. So they're going to take English as a second language and also French. So they're going to start St. Pat's in early September.
Okay. It's going to be a lot, I'm sure. I mean, and then playing hockey and starting a new life. Now, the visas are for 2 years. Is that the limit? Will they be able to potentially extend those visas? Tell us a bit more about that.
Well, they've been accepted under the special authorization for Ukrainians.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I think that's running out in 2025. So I've got to check exactly the date, but so we'll go year by see how it is. Year by year. I'm assuming that once the situation in Ukraine gets stabilized, and they might be probably going to go being back, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think we might have a few future Habs players in this crew, though?
Oh, that's what they want. That's what they want. I mean, they spending the day with the Montreal Canadiens. For them, that's one of it's probably for most of them has been like the best experience of the whole trip. So for sure, a lot of they all cheer for the Habs. Yes.
Oh, good. Okay, that's good to know. And then, Sean, I think that moment when you found out that this was happening, that the visas were secured, and that these 6 boys would be coming back to Quebec. What was that like? What was that like for you personally, and what was it like for the boys to find out that they were going to come back for 2 years?
For me, I was thrilled. I missed them. I haven't seen them since they left, physically. So I was super happy, and we had a group chat that we did. So I had texted their parents, and actually that day, when I texted one of the players that's coming, his name is Nikita Saskevich. Their apartment had just burned. They had a rocket that fell not too far from their place, and so it's. I remember his mom telling me that it was such a great news during that day with everything she seemed that was collapsing around her. But it's really something they're looking for, and I think psychologically for those kids, they're gonna give them the opportunity to have a normal life. Normal teenage years.
Yeah, a childhood, right? Because it's not exactly a childhood that they're able to live in Ukraine right now. And, I hadn't thought enough about the parents. For sure, this has got to be such a huge relief for the parents, knowing that their kids are going to be here safe and sound in Canada, in Quebec City, playing hockey, which they love to do, and going to school. It's a beautiful story, Sean, and I hope once they're here and, established, maybe we can follow up with you and see how everything's going.
Of course, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be. They're gonna come and play some games in Montreal. So we'll post their schedule on the Facebook page. So we look forward for people to come and cheer for them.
If people want to find that Facebook page, where can they do that, Sean?
Yeah, actually, we started a non-for-profit organization to help, for the cost and managing all this project. It's called missionDružba.org. Družba it's spelled D as in David, RUZHBA. Družba. So missionDružba.org. And we will be posting all the information about their schedule once they arrive.
All right. Well, hopefully we can get the boys into the radio station and meet them in person. That would be amazing. Hey, Sean, keep up the great work. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you. That is Sean BERUBE. He's a businessman, a volunteer who helped these 6 Ukrainian boys get their visas so they can come live in Quebec City and play hockey.